is, how long his tail is. While decently fast on the ground, not the fastest in the air, especially given how floaty his jump is. Regardless, Anbil going to be getting the first hit and trying to move on the offensive. Start things off on Stadium.
Yeah, you know, it's a pretty standard starting pick here. And again, you're going to probably see a lot of these jump-ins here from Mamoru. As you saw right there, a hard commit to the Shadow Ball is going to leave Mewtwo open for some pretty nice starting damage here. And like we said, that damage is going to go a long way considering, you know, how light of a character Mewtwo is.
Ooh, and trying to throw out the disable there as well. Down throw into forward air or down throw into Shadow Ball going to be really important for Anbil to be able to get consistent damage and not committing too hard, because if Mewtwo's just locked in neutral too long and not able to actually press forward because his shield pressure isn't all that great, he's going to have to worry about a lot that Mamoru has to offer.
Yeah, as you see right here, the auto turnaround is actually being very, very effective here. You know, for Mamoru, you've seen a couple times where Anbil's gotten crossed up and doesn't even have the opportunity to go for a follow-up because of the auto turnaround mechanic. So,
ooh.
You see, kind of locked in the lane, locked in the corner. You're having a rough time getting out. The Tatsu's going to come out. Oh, but the down smash. You've seen Anbil kind of favoring that move early and going to get a read on that spot dodge. So, striking first blood here in game one.
All right, Mewtwo in the lead can be very good in this situation because now Anbil doesn't have to super commit for getting a lot of damage. Ooh! That's like with teleport. We even see that taunt. Didn't get the kill yet, but you can at least see Anbil's definitely in the mood to win this one style.
Yeah, somebody definitely had their cereal this morning, for sure. But the crescent kicks coming out from Ken will secure that stock right there. So, good thing here for Anbil is that you can do things like this. Ken having such great combo game up close. Just like that, the gap is almost nearly closed.
Yeah, to say that Ken has good CQC tools is a bit of an understatement, but they definitely come in handy in a game where you're fighting against a character who doesn't have a super reliable burst. Like, you just forced Mewtwo to run away, and that was fantastic use of focus to get yourself back in.
Yeah, excellent stuff. You see, once again, the double down tilt into the Shoryuken. That will be stock for Mamoru. So despite losing that first stock and almost getting styled on very early, has you know, turned the game around in their favor.
And honestly, this game's still looking like it's going to be sitting to Mamoru in spite of eating that Shadow Ball. It seems like the Ken's combos are looking a bit more consistent now once he is close in, and as those percentages climb, if Anbil's not able to get that kill, that rage goes a long way on Ken.
Yeah, and you see him miss punish right there after the Rogue Shoryuken coming out from Mamoru. So, you know, definitely counting their blessings right there, because that could have been a lot of damage as Anbil, you know, nearing the danger percent right now. Like we mentioned, I think around 90, 100%, you're going to see, you know, down tilt the Shoryuken start being a real problem.
Yo, Anbil trying to go for gold out. These are the confusions of down air.
Yeah, that was that's bold. Someone's like, brave, like I'm saying.
Yeah, going for these brave options it's respectable, but at the same time, like, you really need to have at least some sense of a lead there, or at least stage control. You can't just turn reversals like that against Ken. I'm not trying to mess around with Shoryuken past 100%.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay way over here, and again, that's why I think Mewtwo, you know, can do so well in these late stages, because, you know, having at least that extended range of tail, you know, forcing Ken to at least respect that. But oh, no way!
The shield poke?
Oh no!
Tail too big. Oh, tail too big. Unfortunate, but that's game one.
You did indeed do it, Ken. You did indeed do it. That is
good man commits a crime. More 10.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Like you mentioned, you know, Mewtwo being so big and you know, tail being you know, we've all seen the clips on Twitter of Mewtwo's tail hurt box being grossly programmed, and you know, that could have been instances of that, but again, Ken provides such great shield pressure that you know, it's really hard to scoff on that. And again, there was instances of that game that looked really good for Anbil, but Mamoru again converting very well on, like you said, on the CQC. So we'll see if the color changes here for Anbil make a difference.
Young Creamsicle Mewtwo coming through for game 2. And the run back to Stadium, I think, is a really good choice. It's just the tempo of the match. It lies on Anbil to make it more aggressive in his own favor. because by the end of that game 1, it looked like it was just all Mamoru's buttons all the time. Like, he was able to press forward with how he wanted to, and he had no trouble getting back to stage to return into some sort of safe positioning. But here, seeing plenty of Anbil just dominating and getting that first stock within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, you saw it in that same scenario in the first game, Hangman, where Mamoru did not patiently wait for the focus to go away, and using that big second floaty jump of Mewtwo, knowing that okay, I can drop a little bit lower and be able to get this follow up. So,
talking about patience, Anbil is positioning themselves a lot more deliberately now, waiting out in certain situations, but can't be too patient right in Ken's face. No, Mamoru are going to be evening up the stock count quite easily.
From there to dash attack will provide some good damage, and again, these uncharged Shadow Ball is such an important part of Mewtwo's kit. Definitely doing a great job in providing some long stage pressure here for Anbil.
It's just a really fast, really reliable projectile, and even if it's not leading into anything, it is maintaining that pressure while Mewtwo peels to a safe space.
Okay, nice weight on the focus right there, going for the grab, but not going to get a strong follow-up out of it as Mamoru able to, reset things back to neutral, and now has Anbil dungeoned off in the corner, but not going to get the follow-up.
Hey, there's that forward tilt you were bringing up earlier. It manages to break through the projectiles clashing and gives Anbil yet another portion of lead. But for how long is Tatsu on shield, offering just ruthless amounts of pressure?
All right, there you go. It's going to get nicked by the Tatsu, getting back to the stage, and focus. Ooh, going to come through, but does not matter. The disable going to at least buy Anbil a reset in neutral.
That is valuable. Return to the stage, but no grab out of it. Very good timing with the disables.
All right, both players just kind of, taking their time a bit. You see, good trying to use the focus to get through is Mamoru, and almost being able to do so. You're seeing, again, a lot of these strong defensive options from Ken coming out. Again, providing great shield pressure, but Anbil able to, maintain their shield long enough to survive. Ooh!
Yo, the nice jump shot!
That was clean.
All right, he got those. Anbil puts it on the board and brings us over to game 3.
Yeah, they do indeed got those. That was a great call out on the jump right there. And you saw a couple of those, very strong reads right there from Anbil in that game. Again, and just, the essence of waiting is so important, especially when the Shotos are recovering. Like you said, that first stock, taken by the back air, it's all Anbil need to do is just wait like a little bit longer, bait out the focus, because, once the resources are burnt for the Shotos off stage, there's really not much else they can do. You just kind of have to hope that they mess things up. But, let's see if game 3 will go into favor of Mamoru or Anbil here.
It's a bit hard to call, I feel, because game 1 looked pretty decidedly to Mamoru's favor, and game 2 definitely looked like it was all Anbil making the right adjustments and just pressing forward with nary a worry. At least here, Mamoru trying to push things to the ledge right away is a good sign, but maintaining that pressure both on and off stage is going to be pivotal to slowing down Anbil.
Yeah, for sure, but out the gates right now, that is not going to be a 0 to death just yet, but it is going to be dangerously close as Mamoru coming out the gates, guns ablazing right now.
All right, Anbil returning some of that damage in full.
Okay, good. Okay, double call out on the confusion right there, knowing that Mamoru's going to sit in shield. Okay, that could have been dire straits right there for Anbil, but able to reset back to the ledge. Not going to avoid the regrab, but still locked out in the corner right here.
Great call out on the platform. I feel like Mamoru's been getting harassed on these platforms a lot. He has to be a bit more aggressive with it, and making that kind of a call in the air is just so good. Are we still going? Oh, no, I'm not able to catch the teleport in time.
All right, here we go. You see Mamoru kind of dungeon off in the corner right here, but still not really at a percent where they should be, super worried. But again, just like that, Anbil, getting traded into the corner position right now as Mamoru slowly but surely adding on to this lead right now.
Oh, again, really good DI for Anbil once again. Making sure to at least live to the very last when it comes to getting hit by those Shoryus.
All right, gonna up air through the ledge to buy themselves a little bit of time here.
Down tilt, not gonna pop into much. Not willing to go aggressive on the focus attack landing. feel like Anbil lost a bit of that aggression that we saw throughout the latter half of Game 1 and in Game 2, and because of that, definitely falling behind pretty heavily here. Sitting at 114, like, this is looking rough for the Mewtwo.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not looking great right now. Great call out, waiting for the get up. Gets the back air, so that's going to be a big lead here for Mamoru, but the run-up smash from Anbil is at least going to get them on the board here, but, it's definitely not too little too late just yet, Hangman, but, you're definitely starting to worry a little bit if you're Anbil.
Yeah, no, we were talking about the glass cannon aspects of Mewtwo earlier, bringing up more of the glass. It's time to see the cannon, because if you can put out all of that damage, like, a stock deficit like this isn't insurmountable for Mewtwo by any means.
Okay, going for the up tilts, but good get up attack from Anbil to at least get Mamoru off of him. Again, getting these follow again, the Shadow Ball follow-ups were so critical in that second game for them. They haven't really been able to find them in the early stages of this game, but doing a good job finding them. Done so. Some rough DI on that strong kick right there.
All right, down there, almost spelling a disaster for Anbil, but still managing to come out. This ledge has been so rough. Like, Game 3, Mamoru has completely tightened up how to play at the ledge and off stage, and because of that, I feel like we just haven't seen an opportunity for Anbil to, like, bounce back.
All right, here we go. Again, okay, interesting angle on that up air. And going to get the back air follow-up, but again, it's a too little too late right now, Hangman. Oh, there we go, the double down tilt into the strong kick, and that is going to be all she wrote, as Mamoru going to win that in 3 games.
It was a really good set of adaptations from both players. Like, there was a pretty large dynamic shift into Game 2, and then coming back into Game 3, the snap back into the favor of the Ken was pretty impressive, because almost that entire game was just really strong ledge play.
Yeah, no, for sure. The game was definitely won and lost in the ledge. Unfortunately for Anbil, when they were able to get out of the corner and play their game, things definitely worked out well for them. But Mamoru was just so strong in the corner, like we mentioned. Whenever neutral was lost, and you had to kind of fight your way out of the corner, it looked like Ken was just winning the better end of all those exchanges.